Rennel and Bellona Island are Polynesian islands about 120 miles of South Guadalcanal in the Solomon Island. We have an unique culture which we're proud of, and we thank God for that kind of culture that we have. But in 1938, Christianity arrived to our shores, and there were lots of changes happen, especially our traditional and our cultural ways of living. We govern our own cultural and traditional laws created by our elders or our chief in our community. And one of the traditions that the students will dramatize tonight is reconciliation. And we call that reconciliation Hakaiho. For those of you like sabi now meaning blohem, you friend him any girl Loren Bell tonight, then you ask him, what's the meaning of Hakaiho? Then bahem tell you. Yes. There are different kind of ways of conducting, especially when it comes to problems within our community. There are ways of trying to reconcile our community to live in peace and harmony. But this reconciliation law tonight, it always happens during a fight between two tribes. Those kind of reconciliation that we practiced before during that time, it's really important for us to take note of some element that happen within this reconciliation. The first element that we need to take note of, I want to acknowledge the online viewers. If you are from the Solomon living in Fiji or Vanuatu or elsewhere in the Pacific, huay ngaoy. Greeting from the Rennel students. The first element that we should take note of, the value of women inside Rennel community. That within our community of Rennel, women have no really important. Have no really important lo community blomifala. And something for okata woman Rennel need for survey. You are not important lo community during that time. And you need for thanking big man that Christianity came and changed this. And also woman's right him come inside him make him what a woman Rennel like argue no like lose. Yeah. So that's first thing that you need for take note lo him that women have not really important within the community or society of Rennel. Let me explain or give one example. One of the example that woman is not really important in our society or in our community, that time to fla couple argue, then to fla fight. Place for woman him take refuge lohem or him safe lohem. Toilet na place where man go pupu lohem. That's where woman end up lohem. Bahem safe lohem, and that flaman by no touching. And that's how me fla looking woman inside the community. So let's thank God that Christianity entered Bellona and Rennel and changed that. Yeah, o tagelelo here? Yes, or Rennel woman happy to mass. The other elements, before me jump another elements, you may look at this evening. That the only time that women have really important inside on Rennel culture or tradition is when it comes to reconciliation. That time now women have really important. It's really important inside the community, Rennel is within any reconciliation. That for a woman inside the reconciliation, hem round or same one for mediator. That for mediator, hem round with him one for message of peace. Pass him now lo treat to for a tribe where fight finish here. The other elements that you may need for looking that the creation of Hakai or the reconciliation is formed or usually formed by the victim side. Hey, what now you mean in Rennel? Hem osen. This flag group, or come kill him, this flag group finish, maybe 10 falanoma left within the community. The first group to approach for reconciliation, it is the victim group, which is him opposite lo other inside the community lo Solomon Island, that who now always take the lead to reconcile. It is the winning side. But Rennel no more. After they defeated, they have a lot of dead bodies lying down in their community. That for a defeated group, they are the one who will approach the winning group for reconciliation. So hem a little bit unique somehow. Hem no more how you be doing reconciliation. You need to take note on that. The other one that you will need to take note of him, that we use Chuunga Matangi, that's the name, wind direction. It is a metaphor that Mifla use him as they approach this group for reconcile. It is a metaphor that when they say a wind direction him come lo west, Bayu sabe that wind direction him come lo west side, you think say see him fine or no more? Hem raf see too much. So it's a metaphor of what's inside the heart of those group of people. Bayu looking inside this presentation that they will use certain wind direction or Rennel, because certain wind direction have also identified that see him fine, sometimes see him fine but no any fish. Sometimes see him rough, and when it comes to a wind direction that him really fine, him showing that the heart of this side of the victory group, him minimum how? Heart block for reconcile. Yeah man. That's another element that we need to note before we can look him now dramatize what to dramatize him this evening. And lastly, the approaching of both parties, especially the victim side, for Golonara side, they will use charcoal. Ogata use him charcoal for paint him now body block and then ba ogata go. Then this side party, baokata pusum now head block lo middle leg. And then you might surprise what's the meaning of it. It is a sign of humbleness. It's a sign of humbleness. We come to the first scene by Umi Lukim this evening. That the first scene Umi Lukim, it is the scene of approaching of the Chukumuna and the Hakamuna. Chukumuna, he one for female lo victim side approaching the winning side. Take him now one for news that Okataya like for reconcile. So by you looking, the woman him across Golonara side, I'd call him Chukumuna. Look at him a nice name too, yeah. Anyone born him any baby tonight, you name him Chukumuna. Peacemaker, him now meaning blow him. Yes. So after him approach him, Okata elder lo winning tribe, that fla Chukumuna bahem across by lo losing side. Lo side were victim. Hem take him one fla news across go and then go by. And that fla female, hem can be related lo chief or elder blo community. Hem one fla gele that hem lelebet garem connection within the respected family or the elder on the other side. And after him approach him, or the uncle or elder or the chief on the other side, we have another woman, or to call him Hakamuna, coming from the winning side or the victory side. For check him not that fella news him through one or no more. That this side like reconcile or no more. So this time you may get a messenger or phone. Mifla lo Rennel got a messenger, female messenger finish before lo reconciliation. We have two messengers taking message across. By you looking low, after the Chukumuna and the Hakamuna to approaching these two group, but it may come lo another scene by you looking that the losing side what start for painting now body block at lo charcoal. That the message can pass across on the other side or accepting that there will be a reconciliation can take place. So now the losing side o kata prepare for across goal winning side. And within this reconciliation time hem take place. Hem lalabet tense ya because at any moment to flag group ya sa fight no mo ya. O kata sa fight. So now the losing side everyone stand up. And then they approach the winning side. They approach the winning side and then by the elder or the chief on the winning side, Bahem stand up and the word Mifla use him is Oho. Oho meaning welcome. Bahem stand up then him welcome him now. That fala group that would come for reconcile. And by you look him losing side, okata holem now head blow okata is a sign of grief. Showing to the other side that okata sorry. After nara side kilim okata sorry yet. So now by okata welcome mo. Now after welcome, they are using the wind direction that me explaining today. That fella wind direction that the winning side where Talem come him say see him little bit rough. And the second direction or the wind direction or the Chuunga Matang him mention him that see him a little bit fine. And then the last Chuunga Matangi or the wind direction. You've sabi that fella Chuunga Matangi or that wind direction, it's a metaphor. And then okata come with him, okata call him taigi. It's a reconciliation and take place. So him push him head blow him inside lo between legs blow this to that person, showing that okata peace na ya. So you may clap, give him hand. They are now reconciled. It's a sign of humility. And the rest of the group by okata go so showing that there is peace within them. And after okata exchange of nose, you feel careful, garam coronavirus around this time. So after exchange lo nose to nose, and then okata sit down but enjoy meal together. The two person were the elder and the person were him. Put him now, chakol lo face, blow him, by to sit down. And the word that Rennel used him, pongo. Pongo aki, meaning that to share him word of respect to each other. Showing that, yes, I am accepting one of our community members or family blow you. You can come lo here anytime. If you like married lo here, you come. Yeah, all those things him. So after they enjoyed the meal together, the last part of reconciliation or the hakaiho, they celebrate traditional dance. And now ba the Rennel or perform him now first traditional dance block. Can we give a hand? So that's how if you like married lo Rennel then wife blow you cross by you way or same lo him. You ready for go down lo leg. That's the true reconciliation that may look in that it is also biblical. That this kind of reconciliation is biblical. That's something but you find him inside the scripture. That Bible also him tell him that time you hate him not a person, you take him money, then you go, you reconcile with him. I know that there are a lot of people who are staying here, they have enemies. The message for us with the students tonight or dramatize him that you need to humble yourself and accept him, not another person. Yes. Are you willing to reconcile tonight? Go back and reconcile whoever you hate him because life is short. No good you die tonight and you know reconcile with that person. That's the message that me feel like living across. Thank you.